This is Jonathan McNamara of the American Red Cross, and with temperatures soaring into the triple digits, one thing that we know for sure will be working hard is your HVAC system. And we want to talk to the folks, the experts at Dominion Energy, to give you some helpful tips to keep your system running. So first of all, David, thanks for taking time to do this. And I want to give you a chance to talk about when temperatures rise like this, what steps does Dominion have to take to make sure your systems are working properly?
Well, one of the first things we do is rely on our meteorologists here at Dominion. We've got some experts who have studied meteorology at the best universities across the country that are looking at weather patterns, looking at data on a 24/7 basis so that they can arm our operations experts with what the weather conditions are at any given time. If they see something brewing out there across our service territory that's going to be harmful to us, i.e. cause power outages, it gives the operational team a heads up early warning system so we can begin the pre-deployment of crews if necessary to locations. We can do all the logistical advance work that's required to immediately get into an area to get the lights back on as quickly and safely as possible.
And we know keeping those lights on and keeping the HVAC running so people can stay indoors is the best way for them to stay safe. So we know you have great tips on your website, dominionenergy.com, that can help our viewers understand some ways that they can reduce their costs, because we know when you keep that system on, those costs can soar. So what steps can customers take right now, and what are the resources Dominion Energy has that will allow them to be in a better situation?
Certainly. Well, the number one driver of electricity bills in the summer months is your air conditioning. So what we like to advise our customers to do is to cut that thermostat back to 78 degrees if you can remain comfortable at that temperature. You'll save significantly on your electric bill, and it'll keep your home comfortable. You also want to couple that with ceiling fans if you've got them. Make sure they're turning in the appropriate direction to push the cool air from the ceiling down. That coupled with making sure that your HVAC system is running at premium maximum efficiency, and that may require a tune-up from an HVAC contractor around town. They can come in and do a diagnostic. I know that in my case, when I had that done, they detected that the ductwork I had, the actual arteries and veins of the system that carries that cool air from the heat pump, cooling pump outside into the home, my ductwork had come loose. So I replaced that old aluminum metal boxy ductwork with a flexible insulated foil ductwork, much less heavy, much more efficient up in my crawl space, and it made all the difference in the comfort of my home. So those are some common sense tips that customers can deploy in their own home for personal comfort, saving money on their electric bill. Another key thing is changing the light bulbs in your lamps and in your overhead lights. If you're still using the old incandescent light bulb, boy, those things really give off a lot of heat, particularly if you compare them to CFL bulbs or today's much more energy efficient LED bulbs. So I would highly recommend that folks consider making that long-term investment in lighting, which saves money in the long term.
Well, we appreciate it, and we appreciate everybody on your team that's working, we know, around the clock to keep those lights on and that HVAC flowing. So as always, remember to follow Dominion on social media, Dominion Energy, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. They're always putting out great tips, as well as their website, dominionenergy.com. One additional tip, download our Red Cross First Aid app. That Red Cross First Aid app is going to have all the signs and symptoms that you can identify heat-related illnesses that we can see crop up during these types of dangerous temperatures. As always, try to postpone those strenuous outdoor activities, mowing the lawn, exercising, until the cooler portions of the day. And as always, keep it right here on VA Red Cross, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for tips to help keep you safe.